Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My dear students, I am Murad, Senior Lecturer, Department of Agriculture Studies, Milestone College, Uttara, Dhaka. Let's go for today's online lecture.
Chapter 3, Section 3, and this section name is Ribbon Rating of Jute. Today we will discuss and you will able to understand the definition of ribbon rating and jute, the process of this method, and the importance of this method. So first of all, the concept of ribbon rating of jute. So what we understand by ribbon rating of jute? If you see here, I try to write it down here. Ribbon rating is the modern technique of rating of jute. It is developed by the scientists of Bangladesh Jute Research Institute. The separation of jute bark of ribbon from the green jute sticks and rating of it in an earthen pot or in a small pit is known as ribbon rating. It is environment friendly and requires minimum water and space. That means ribbon rating means is removing the jute bark from the green jute sticks and then rating that ribbon is called ribbon rating method. Ribbon means is like a thread. So that is why in traditional method we first rating the whole plant of jute, then remove the fiber or jute bark. But in this method, first of all we remove the green fiber from the green jute sticks, then we rating it. That is why this is the modern method. And you can get 1 mark questions, knowledge based question, which is called what do you mean by ribbon rating or the definition of ribbon rating. Then you have to write it down this particular line, which is called the separation of jute bark or ribbon from the green jute sticks and rating of it in an earthen pot or in a small pit is known as ribbon rating. This is very important. Next point is steps are of this method. First of all, what we should do, we remove the cut the plant after 110 days later or before the flowering stage from the field and remove all the leaf from the field and leave it at least 1 to 2 days on the underneath the sunlight. Then removing of leaf will be very easy. Then bring it in our respected place for removing the jute stick from the jute parts. And before that, what we should do, we have to follow these steps. First one is separation of a ribbon or jute. This is the first step, and second step is rating. So what we should do in first step, at first a 6 feet long bamboo should be taken and its upper portion should be U-shaped or hook shaped. Then the lower portion of the bamboo should be placed into the soil strongly, and then 3 feet distance of the ribboner, and then another one bamboo can be standing U-shaped bamboo horizontally. I will show you later the picture of this process. Then what you should do, the smashed bark of the lower part should be separated into two sides and placed into two hooks. That means we smash the bottom part of the jute sticks for remove the bark, and then that part bring the near the U-shaped hook of the jute ribbon and portion, and then and two sides of the ribboner, and then jute sticks will automatically get separated from the bark. If you have a look, this is the first step. That means farmer cutting the plant from the land and then bring it in the respected place. And then this is the process. You see, this is the U-shaped ribboner. Here one bamboo, here is another bamboo, and horizontally the another bamboo. And then they fixed one ribboner here and other ribboner here. And then what they do, remove this bark a little bitly and put it here across, and then bring it through. Then the reboner separate the bark from the sticks. Same thing is happening here as well. They remove the bark with the help of reboner, U-shaped reboner. You can make the reboner or with the help of iron or bamboo. Now the rating process of the bark. How can you rate this one? A rating process is three type of rating method. First one is big. You need the big earthen pot, and then we can take a big earthen pot with pot filled up with the clean water should be taken for sinking the round shaped bark. That means when you separate the bark or fiber, that time we make the round shape of the bark. Then we sink it in the earthen pot with the fill of water and add 20 kg bark, and that will be reading in the earthen pot. This is the first method of rating. Second method is for rating the bark above to make a pit near the jute field. That means we can make a pit near the jute field or near the house, and then we put the polybag on top of that because of removal of the percolation. Because after digging the pit, if we fill up the water, that water might be going underneath the water, which is called percolation. So that is why we have to provide a polythene paper and then fill out with the with clean water, and the round shaped bark will be sink on that at pit, and that will be started leave that one for started rating. And then this sort of pit can get rate about a viga land of jute, approximately about 3 liter water needed for 1 kg jute to rot. And the last one is in this method, make a pit near the house or field with size is 15 to 16 feet long or 6 to 8 feet wide or 2 feet deep. There is no ideal size of this stuff. It depends of the bark. After that, cover that pit with polythene for paper to remove percolation and fill up the clean water and sink the bark, the round shaped bark on the at pit, and then and if possible water hyacinth can be left on the top of the bark. Bark will be betting quickly if put jute rating water. And if you see this pink color writing, which is I said, if apply 100 kg urea per 1000 kg jute, then the jute will rot quickly or short time. By this process takes 10 to 15 days of rotting the jute. If you have a look, this is the round shape green jute bark. This is the peat with the polybag and sink with the sink that one here, and this is the earthen pot. Even here, this is the near the field. They use this peat and the polybag and then water, and on the top of that they use the urea fertilizer as well. And after that, this is the third method. You see, they sink that one, and on the top they leave some wet or water hyacinth for sink that one. We can use urea, or you can use previous rotten water, or which is produce the microorganism for quickly rotting the bark. Now, after finishing the process, we have to understand that what is the importance of ribbon rating. First one is healthy and environmental friendly, because if rating the jute on the pond, that will be destroy all the pond water. That means that will be safe for drinking, not safe for the cleaning, which is the healthy problem. And not and when we rating the jute, that time stink on the environment, which is not good. Less space and time is required, which I say 10 to 15 days. This is the less time and space as well, need less. Jute fiber quality improve and more price can earn. That means when you use pure water, not pond or river water, that time that fiber color will be improved, and we can get more price. Jute rating water used as organic fertilizer. That means when after finishing the rating, we get the water which is very nutritious. That means if we apply that one in the field as a organic fertilizer. Moreover, jute stick will be strong because we do not sink the jute sticks in the water, but in traditional method we sink the jute in the water. That is the problem. So in this method, that is why the jute sticks will be more strong. Less water required. As you see the picture, the place is less and water is required less. No cutting found, and then less transport cost is required because this is without stick. That is a less transport cost required, and economically that is benefited. If you see, this is the process of drying the jute fiber after retting. That means finished. Now you can observe a video clip which is related to the process of jute ribbon retting.
My dear students, thank you very much for watching today's online lecture. If you got any problem, contact your subject teacher. They must help you, and stay safe and stay home. Thank you very much.